I'm not really interested in anything you have to say to me, Claudia. Sorry, Mrs. Corinthos.
I'm trying to do you a favor, Dominic.
No, please don't.
I have some very important information to tell you. If you're as smart as you think you are, you're gonna want to listen.
Fine. Just make it fast.
Oh, goody. Look who's here. Well, this is great. You're just the person I wanted to see because what I wanted to tell him is really all about you.
Whatever you want, make it fast, Claudia. Some of us have to work for a living.
You know, people couldn't help but notice how concerned you were, after the tragedy with the carnival, about Dominic here.
You obviously have nothing important to say to me, so why don't the two of you both take your little mob nonsense and take it elsewhere?
No. I can't stop thinking about the carnival tragedy and how concerned you were about Dominic.
Right.
I mean, supposedly, you told everyone it was because you were the head of the planning committee, but the truth is, it's really because if you had set any kind of, extra barriers around the midway or even around the gate, Edward's car would have been stopped before it could have done any damage. The whole incident would have been avoided. No one would have gotten hurt.
If you're trying to stir up a lawsuit, why don't you contact our attorneys? I'll have Jax's secretaries email their numbers to you.
Aren't you defensive? Look, don't get defensive. I'm trying to do a good deed here. No, I am. I had this idea. Okay, what if we do a little fundraiser? Raise some money for the victims of the tragedy and at the same time, give you a chance to redeem yourself, which obviously you need. And here's the catch, all right? Dominic would be the guest of honor. It's the least we can do. You saved my stepson's life. And it only makes sense that Olivia should organize the event because she was so concerned about you.
That's not what's happening here.
It's funny, if I didn't know better, I'd think...
whatever it is you're really after here, don't use me to get one over on Miss fucking Herring.
Saved Morgan's life. I'm trying to make you a hero.
Well, I just did what anyone would have done.
Well, what about you? Don't you care about everyone who got hurt, or is it just Dominic?
Well, let's just leave Miss fucking Herring out of this.
Mr. Pirelli, I appreciate your concern. I can fight my own battles here. Okay.
I don't doubt it. But this is between me and Mrs. Corinthos, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay, you keep it any way you want. Why don't you keep it out of the hotel?
I guess she told us.
Whoa. We're not done yet.
Ryan. Hey, let's go in the office.
So, how did Sonny end up with this place?
Well, Sonny actually knew the people who ran the No Name. We've always been looking for a place since the coffee house burnt down. People ran this place for 40 years. They wanted to retire, so everything worked out.
Nice. It's old school. Come equipped with guns behind the toilets. All right, so something tells me you didn't call me here to discuss real estate.
We have a leak in our organization. What do you know about it?
Okay, I was in the middle of a meeting with the startup committee in Milan.
Have you ever said anything to Claudia about Dante? Have you ever even mentioned his name to her?
No, of course not. In fact, this morning at the hotel was the first time I've seen that woman in months.
I think you were right. Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
This morning after you left, she cornered Dante. She started dropping hints like crazy. I think that she may have figured out that Dominic is really Dante. She might even know that Sonny's his father.
Let's just say there's a lot going on. Carnival mess, the attack at the warehouse. But before all that, one of our shipments was busted.
Yeah, I know. Kind of got lost in the shuffle, huh?
Yeah, 2 lieutenants are in custody still, but they're not...
The bus was too perfect. Warrants were all in order, went off like clockwork, which would imply that somebody in my organization tipped the cops off.
Okay, well, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to defend myself, but it wasn't me.
Well, why should we believe you?
Because, Sonny, I've got no reason to undercut your organization. I got nothing to gain.
But you would if it was to help your father.
Okay, you know what? You and I, we're never gonna get along. But Jason and I have proven to be a pretty good team. I've done the best work I know how to do for your organization. Beyond that, I'm not a snitch. I wouldn't go to the cops, and I don't know who did.
I just don't believe you, Johnny.
Well,
thing is, I just don't like you. And I don't trust you.
Well, that's fine, but you don't have any proof that I've been disloyal, because I haven't been. You don't have any specific information that I fed to the cops, because I would never do that.
I'm not a tyrant like your father. I'm not going to do something unless I have absolute proof. But if you did do this, and you want to live a little while longer, you should just run right now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Didn't think so.
You got something to say? Go
You
ahead.
know
say
Johnny
it.
didn't do it, Sonny.
Maybe, but we'll just see if he runs.
Listen, you want to hate Johnny, hate him. Don't let it get in the way. We need to find out who's working against us right now.
All the tables are in this area, sir.
Don't worry about it. I work for Mr. Cuentos. It's a nice place.
Hey, the food's good, too.
Excellent, because I plan on spending a lot of time here.
You have been carrying too many secrets for way too long.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I just should have told Sonny the whole truth as soon as Dante got to town, but I just kept thinking that I could fix it. You know, that I could get him pulled off the case, and now it's just gone on too long, and it's too late.
Okay, let's all take a deep, cleansing breath. Good. Now, what makes you so sure that Claudia knows the truth?
Because the way that she was acting with us this morning, it got worse in the afternoon. It's like she was taunting us. She was taunting me and Dante. She was trying to trip us up, you know?
Well, just keep in mind, all right, that Claudia only thinks about Claudia. So whatever she may choose to do must benefit Claudia.
Yes. So blowing Dante out of the water gets her big points with Sonny, and he would hate me for not telling the truth. So why wouldn't she do it?
Well, it all depends on what she actually knows, right? I mean, if she only knows that Dominic is really Dante, that he's your son, that he's an undercover cop.
Yeah, then he's a dead man.
Okay, well, on the other hand, if she knows that Dante is Sonny's child, she may not want Sonny to know.
I should have told the truth a long time ago. Just like you said, I don't know how I thought that I was going to protect him from anything. I just wish I could pack up my baby and take him back home, you know?
Now, it's important not to jump to conclusions. Is there any chance that Claudia is bluffing?
No, the digs that she was making were way too accurate. Somehow, she's figured it out.
Not necessarily. Claudia sees you as a threat. She'd be trying to trick you into confirming her suspicions.
So what am I supposed to do?
Are you asking for my advice?
Does that give you any idea how desperate I am?
Okay. Well, there's one thing you could do. Tell Sonny the truth.
It's only as a last resort. Can I just throw Claudia off a bridge?
Oh, can I help? People might notice.
Again, I get a freaking medal. What am I supposed to do when Johnny finds out?
Celeste Mancini.
What?
3rd grade. She used to take my lunch money. She pushed me off a curb and got my clothes dirty.
I remember I chased her down the avenue, gave her a bloody nose.
Yeah.
I got your money back.
Yes, you did, you see? You're a fighter, all right? When the time is right, you will handle Claudia. I have every confidence in you.
though. Thank you.
Hey. What's wrong? Something happened to your son?
I had Bernie cross